Alright, let's talk about something that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie but is actually happening right now: China's plan to send robot dogs to the moon by 2035. Yes, you heard that right, robot dogs. Not just any robot dogs, but ones designed to help build and maintain a lunar research station. Personally, I think this is one of the most fascinating developments in space exploration in recent years, and it raises so many questions. What makes this really interesting is how it blends cutting-edge technology with a concept as familiar as man's best friend. But let's break it down. First off, the idea of robot dogs in space isn't entirely new. We've already seen them in action here on Earth, like at the Cape Cod Space Force Station, where they patrol semi-autonomously. But taking them to the moon? That's a whole new ballgame. From my perspective, this isn't just about having a cool gadget on the lunar surface, it's about solving real problems. Astronauts on the moon will face extreme isolation, harsh conditions, and a ton of work. Robot dogs could be their companions, assistants, and even emotional support. One thing that immediately stands out is the emotional aspect. These robots are designed to interact with humans, maybe even wag a mechanical tail or talk to alleviate stress. It's a detail I find fascinating because it shows how much thought is going into making space exploration sustainable for humans, not just machines. Now, let's talk about the practical side. These robot dogs are expected to do everything from patrolling the station to collecting rock samples, regulating air and temperature, and even preparing meals. If you take a step back and think about it, this is basically a blueprint for how we might colonize other planets. What many people don't realize is that the moon isn't just a stepping stone, it's a testbed for technologies that could one day take us to Mars or beyond. China's plan to extract water ice at the lunar South Pole by 2026, for example, is a game changer. Water means life, and these robot dogs could play a key role in making that happen. But here's where it gets really intriguing: the technology behind these robots will have to evolve. AI on Earth relies on vast amounts of data and connectivity, but the moon is a different story. These robots will need to operate with limited communication and adapt to an environment where data is scarce. This raises a deeper question: how will we train AI to function in such isolation? In my opinion, this is where the real innovation lies. It's not just about building a robot dog, it's about creating a system that can think, learn, and act in a completely alien environment. And then there's the bigger picture. China's lunar station is part of a larger vision. By 2045, they plan to expand it into a larger orbiting complex. This isn't just about science, it's about establishing a presence in space. What this really suggests is that the race to the moon is heating up, and robot dogs are just one piece of the puzzle. Personally, I think this is a wake-up call for the rest of the world. If China succeeds, it could reshape the future of space exploration and international cooperation, or competition. So, what's the takeaway here? For me, it's this: the future of space exploration isn't just about rockets and rovers, it's about creating ecosystems where humans and machines can work together seamlessly. Robot dogs on the moon might sound like a gimmick, but they're actually a symbol of how far we've come, and how much further we have to go. What do you think? Are robot dogs the key to our future in space, or just a cool idea? Let me know in the comments below.